Stop cooking dinner from scratch every night. Most kitchens don't start solving dinner until everyone is already hungry. Someone opens up the refrigerator, looks around, and asks the same question almost every household hears at the end of the day. What are we cooking for dinner tonight? That moment may sound harmless, but it is usually the exact moment dinner pressure begins because the kitchen has to suddenly solve the entire meal right then and there. Ingredients still need decisions, proteins still need to be cooked, vegetables still need to be chopped, and suddenly the kitchen is racing the clock while everyone is already hungry. But dinner in this kitchen usually begins long before that moment ever happens. Welcome back to Prep and Purpose. I'm Vanessa, and if you're new here, welcome to my kitchen. This is where we focus on stewarding what we already have and building simple kitchen systems that save money and take pressure off of daily cooking. If you've been here with me for a while, you already know we're all about turning dinner into assembly instead of starting from scratch. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you don't miss an upcoming episode. All right, let's get back to it. If you watched the last episode, you already know this kitchen had a vegetable situation. The refrigerator was full of vegetables that needed decisions quickly. Some were still perfectly good but needed to be used soon. And others needed to be cooked immediately if they were going to be saved at all. Instead of letting those vegetables slowly turn into waste, we dealt with them. The mushrooms were sauteed. The spinach was cooked down. Greens were handled before they had a chance to spoil. Those vegetables didn't become dinner that night. They became supports for future meals. Once they were cooked and cooled, those vegetables went into bags and into the freezer so they could be used later instead of being forgotten in the back of the refrigerator. That step may not look exciting, but that moment is where the kitchen system begins to work. Instead of groceries sitting there waiting for a perfect recipe, those vegetables now had a role. Tonight, those same vegetables are coming back out of the freezer. I didn't get a chance to pull them earlier, the mushrooms and the spinach, but as you'll see, they turned out perfectly fine with the rest of the dinner as it came together. Those vegetables were already cooked earlier in the week, which means they were all ready to support a meal. This is exactly what supports are supposed to do in this kitchen. But dinner tonight also had another piece coming into the kitchen at the same time. And that piece was 2 rotisserie chickens. Rotisserie chickens are one of the fastest ways to create bases in this kitchen because the work is already done. The chicken is already cooked, already seasoned, and ready to become several meals almost immediately. Instead of leaving those chickens whole in the refrigerator and hoping they eventually become something, the first thing I did was pull the meat off the bones. Once the meat was removed, all of the chicken went straight into my KitchenAid mixer with the paddle attachment. If you have never shredded chicken this way before, the mixer does the work in seconds. The paddle breaks the chicken down quickly and evenly, and suddenly what started as 2 whole chickens becomes a bowl full of shredded chicken ready to become meals. When the mixer finished shredding the chicken, everything went into a large bowl on the counter. That bowl was not just dinner tonight, that bowl represented several meals waiting to happen. From that bowl, I took the amount of chicken that would be needed for tonight's enchiladas and left the rest sitting there so it could be divided into quart bags afterwards. By the time the chicken was finished, there were about 4 pounds of shredded chicken left that would go into the freezer and become bases for future dinners. That is what happens when a rotisserie chicken is turned into infrastructure instead of being treated like a single meal. But tonight, the chicken was not actually the first thing that went into the enchiladas. The vegetables from the previous episode came first. The mushrooms, the spinach, and the bell peppers that had been rescued earlier in the week were combined to create the filling for the first pan of enchiladas. Those vegetables were already cooked and already prepared, so tonight they simply became the starting point for the dinner. What began as rescued vegetables quickly became a vegetarian enchilada filling. That moment matters because it shows something many kitchens miss completely. Vegetables are not just side dishes. Vegetables can carry a meal when they are prepared and ready to be used. But something interesting happens once that vegetarian filling came together. Sitting on the counter next to the vegetables was that large bowl of shredded rotisserie chicken. Because the chicken was already shredded and ready to go, it became obvious that the same vegetable mixture could stretch even further. Some of the shredded chicken was added directly into the vegetable mixture, creating a second filling that combined both the vegetables and the chicken together. What started as a vegetarian enchilada filling suddenly became a chicken and vegetable enchilada filling as well. The vegetables did not disappear when the chicken was added. The vegetables actually made the chicken go a lot further. That's the job of supports in this kitchen. Supports stretch the base so the base does not have to carry the entire meal itself. Instead of needing a large amount of chicken to make the dinner feel complete, the vegetables multiply what the chicken can do. Energy fades, structure holds. That phrase shows up in this kitchen all the time because it reflects something that is simply true. Some nights cooking feels easy, and other nights the last thing anyone wants to do is standing in front of the kitchen starting from zero. And the chicken did something else at the same time. After using what was needed for the enchiladas, the rest of the shredded chicken sitting in that bowl was divided into quart bags and flattened so those bags could go into the freezer. Those bags now represent several dinners that already exist for another day. They might become tacos, soups, quesadillas, or another enchilada night later on. The specific meal doesn't even matter yet. What matters is that that base already exists. This is where the kitchen system begins to change the entire rhythm of dinner. Instead of opening the refrigerator hoping inspiration appears, the kitchen begins to ask a different question. What already exists that can become dinner? In tonight's case, the answer started with vegetables that were rescued earlier in the week. Those vegetables became enchiladas. The rotisserie chicken then joined the vegetables and stretched the meal even further. And the remaining chicken quietly became future bases waiting in the freezer. That entire sequence happened without complicated recipes and without starting dinner from scratch. Dinner didn't begin tonight. Dinner began earlier in the week when those vegetable bowls were rescued. Dinner continued when the rotisserie chickens were shredded and divided into bags. And dinner will continue again later when those quart bags of chicken come back out of the freezer. This is what happens with food has roles in the kitchen. Vegetables stop being groceries waiting for a recipe and become supports waiting for a meal. Chicken stops becoming a whole bird sitting in the refrigerator and becomes bases waiting to carry meals. And the freezer stops being a place where forgotten food disappears and becomes a place where future dinners are stored. The goal of a kitchen system is not perfect cooking. The goal is relief. Relief from daily pressure, relief from decision fatigue, relief from feeling that dinner must be reinvented every evening. When food already has a role in the kitchen, dinner stops being a daily problem that needs to be solved. Dinner doesn't begin when someone opens the refrigerator asking, "What are we making tonight?" Dinner was solved earlier in the system. Reduce decisions, install structure, and as always, steward what you have, serve where you are, and you'll always have what you need to rescue yourself. Prep with purpose.